Scorpio, try to get it as dark as I could in here. So now you guys are sensitive to the light. So we are doing the one who loves you. Ooh, ooh, oh Jesus. Very intense energy. Some of you are feeling very intense lately. Very intense energy, Scorpio. Very intense energy. And the one who loves you is going to be communicating to you telepathically. They're going to be reaching out, but instead of using practical, normal, predictable communication, which is what you would get if you're in the suit of pentacles, a very practical suit, they're going to be reaching out through the sky in an unorthodox way. Like that mood that I just had when I turned like that. Like they may go into a quiet place in their house or on a chair, and it may be dark, and they just may start talking to you. But it's going to come from the heart with so much intensity that it will be clear exactly what they're saying. That's the feeling that I get, especially with the wind blowing, the pentacles, but through a different method. So they're going to be speaking to you like Morse code. You're like, why the hell are he speaking in Morse code, and can't you pick up the damn phone and call like every normal human being? I don't think that this person that you love is your everyday kind of person. It's kind of cool. Something's going on with them where they can't just open up their mouths, but they feel like some of you are a witch, and they think you have very strong psychic intuitive abilities. They know. They see you. You wasn't fooling them. You just thought you was fooling them. What you thought that they didn't know, they knew. They know. That's why they're talking to you like that, because they know you're going to understand every word they say. Some of them may be communicating to you telepathically to the degree where they actually write it in a book. Like I see letters being written to you, and this person is talking to you. So, like I see somebody to me scribbling. Somebody's getting, okay, let me tell you what I see with this. All right. Somebody may be sitting down and like to me, cursiving. They're writing in cursive, and they're making these loops with their L's, and they're saying, "Dear Scorpio, you know what happened? This happened, and I feel like this about it." Or, "Dear Scorpio, you really made me happy. I'm so very proud of you and your work. Dear Scorpio." It's like they are telling you things. And so this week, when you start saying, "Why the hell am I feeling like that? Did I have a dream?" You may feel a very positive vibe and not know why, or you may feel like you have this information and it seems strange, but it's not strange, especially if you're younger. If you're a younger Scorpio, you're probably not understanding what's going on with you, with your intuitive abilities, or your ability to just really understand what somebody's saying and feeling, and you can be 3,000 miles apart, and you may not even use Carol, because if you tap into an energy, you can feel it, especially if they're trying to make you feel them. You're going to feel them already, and then they're trying to literally communicate, so that it's open. So when you feel their energy blink at you, it'll kind of just pop at you a little bit, and you tune into it. You can sit down with your glass of wine or whatever, and listen to what your man has to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going to be telling you about narrowing down his options. That's one of the things that they're going to communicate, or that's what you're going to sense from this concentrated communication, because maybe it hadn't come like this before. You see, let's see, one who loves you too, I hear them saying, they are seeing you as like a feminine archetype. They see themselves as the emperor, someone, usually the emperor, a lot of times head is turned in a lot of decks, not all of them, because he's about that business. And the empress in a lot of decks, she's facing her emperor, right? So the one who loves you, they're starting to respect your power as an empress to wield them in. Um, they may have initially felt like the only power that mattered was this masculine pentacle power, and that was the only thing that mattered. But for some reason, you have them narrowing down their options, and they have many of them. Some of them get drop dead gorgeous suitors talking about they're in love. Okay? But they're narrowing down their options, and like no one has really kind of been able to even make them sort of kind of consider that. So they see themselves as the emperor in business, and their ability to go out there and make it happen, right? But they see you as a counterpart, not their counterpart, not quite yet. I'm going to tell you more about that at my website, but they see you as a counterpart to the emperor, because they see you being able to do what they do in business and win, kind of what you do in the matters of the heart and win. And they're like, wow, um, you know. So I'm not saying that they have said, oh yeah, for those of you who are not married, I'm not saying that they've said, oh yeah, this is the one, I'm gonna get married. But they see you as someone that they respect. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we'll finish this at my website. Thank you for watching, and God bless.